Hey kids, I'm Sammy Kablam, and last week you all met my terrible Australian friend. Hi. Lochlan showed up last week to help me review Bring It On, vowing to defend the honor of the movie's title, and it turns out it's really not that bad. However, please don't do this. However, the movie's title lives on in a direct-to-DVD sequel. And yes, this copy belongs to my friend Tad, but it's Lucky here who must now defend it. Ready, Lucky? No. I don't care. Okay, bring it on again. Bring it on!
Last year I was a high school brat, but now I'm here. Hope I'm the one you picked to cheer.
Fantastic.
Is she being dubbed over? It looks like it. And why did his first line nearly talk over the end of her cheer? Do these actors have no timing? Or does the editor not know how to mix ADR? Fantastic!
Like we. I'm at the university. I'm psyched. I'm here. Hope I'm the one you choose to cheer. I yell real loud and make the stinger super proud.
Well, of course. How could I not be proud of a monologue that starts like woo, like we? Bloody hell, she can't even keep breathing with herself. Mate, there is no way I can defend this.
That was the most boring, unoriginal, biggest piece of crap I've ever seen! You suck!
Well, it was a bad dream about cheerleading. The first movie started off that way, so good. There you go. You got this.
Mom, where are we?
Where are you, dear? You finally made it. You're in college.
Oh, man.
What? She had to ask where they were? Did she not know her parents were driving her to college? Did they knock her out and pack the car in secret? And why was she all, oh man? What, there are other students here at what appears to be a huge campus. Oh man. Dude, you're on defense. Damn it. Pass.
Hi, can you guys tell me how to get to Bancroft Hall? Hi, can you tell me how to get to...
Because college students are antisocial fucks.
Hi, girls. Can you guys tell me how to get to Bancroft Hall? Excuse me. Hi, it's where some of the cheerleaders are staying. I'm trying out for the team. You girls don't cheer, do you?
First of all, it's women, not girls.
Oh.
Second, we do neo-modern ballet. We don't wave pom-poms. And third, we can't direct you to Bancroft Hall because Nathaniel Bancroft was a slave owner and an imperialist.
Well, that seems silly. Just because he owned slaves doesn't mean you're bad with directions. I can't. I just bloody can't.
You're not giving up already, are you? Monica! First day of college, I'm already saving my roommate. You did not have to save me. I have been saving your butt ever since cheerleader camp.
This is Monica, our protagonist's best friend. Her best trait is that she doesn't seem to give a rat's ass about cheerleading, but we'll get into that later. They head to their dorm, and the movie shifts to the dean having a breakdown and venting his issues to a gathered crowd.
I'd like to remind you that if you must, urinate. Please. Do it in a toilet. Do not, I repeat, do not urinate on an original manuscript of the Canterbury Tales located in the school library.
That was comedy, right? Obviously not. If that were comedy, the people around him would have been paying attention and reacting. Nobody in that shot was even looking at the poor bloke, so I'm guessing it was just set footage of the actor having a senile old man moment. That's, one for defense, by the way.
The Nutcracker is a patriarchal ballet, okay? The only good thing in the Nutcracker are the rats, and they die.
Shakespeare, Hamlet. Euripides. Euripides.
Oh. Oh, those are going to be characters in the movie, aren't they? I wouldn't call them characters, but yes. Fuck.
We hope that you take advantage of the many extracurriculars here at the university. Although I must report we've had to cut funding to some of the more non-essential programs on campus, such as the Martial Arts Club, the Ballet Society, and the entire musical theater department.
So, you let all of these departments build fucking booths to sign people up to their school-funded programs, and then surprise them all with the fact that they no longer have any school funding. How are you in charge of things?
Fortunately, we haven't had to cut any money from our two prize programs, the football team, and your 7-time defending collegiate champion Stinger cheerleading squad.
So by many extracurriculars, what you meant to say was 2 extracurriculars. The cheerleaders are defending champions? So like, if they lose, another team gets their belt? I think cheerleaders get trophies. So, if they lose, another team gets their trophy. I think so, yes.
Oh, and with their introduction, the cheer squad just materializes into a routine. All right.
Why did the cheer squad get to burst onto the scene unprovoked when the football team didn't? I think it would have been a nice touch if, when the dean mentioned them, the football team just blitz attacked all the new students.
This is terrible. What do you mean terrible? They're perfect. I know, that's what's terrible. They are perfect.
Well, hi, there's a positive. The lead actress just acknowledged the fact that the cheer squad's just fine without her, so there's no need to try out. Thus, the movie just admitted that there's no need to exist, and that takes a lot of courage. +1 for defense.
Speaking of perfect, you ever checked out your own ass?
Speaking of dumb shit, ever learn to emphasize the right words in a sentence?
Just pay him no mind.
No, I think we should pay him mind. I mean, this man has a lot to say. I do. I have a lot to say. He's a unique individual. Very unique individual. With his own thoughts and ideas. My own thoughts, my own ideas. Would never make a fool of himself. Never, ever make a fool of myself. Even if he was blindly mimicking whatever I said. Even if I was blindly...
This movie should have come with a laugh track. Or comedy. Actually, it came with one, but after the laugh track had already arrived, the dean announced that its funding was cut, so it had to leave. Yeah? Yeah.
Hey, punk. Be watching you.
Slam dancing slug puppets. The actor just screwed up the watching you gesture. First of all, how do you get that wrong? And secondly, do another take.
Smart guy.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right. The love interest knew it was best to get as little screen time as possible. That's one more for defense by way of movie self-awareness. Man, this is a hell of a lot easier than I expected.
Belly ring, no belly ring.
It's a cheerleading tryout. They're gonna be looking at your moves, not your body jewelry.
Of course, you're not supposed to wear any jewelry while cheering, so that's probably not true, but whatever!
And speaking of tryouts, let's get right to them.
Okay, I'll start with a simple aerial.
No, I was thinking more of a front handspring, back handspring, front handspring, back handspring, back handspring, front handspring.
Oh, good! We're imitating the first movie's tryout scene. And it's 10 times more agonizing. This scene has vomit in it. Indeed it does. All in favor of skipping the unnecessary embarrassment of excruciating comedy? Me?
As the last to try out, Whittier...
I still can't believe her name is Whittier.
Whittier walks up to the panel like a toy soldier with a pickle in its ass.
Wait,
What is it?
that thing. That shiny offensive thing, midsection.
Well, that's my belly ring.
Lose it immediately.
Oh, right! That thing you should have known not to wear got the reaction you should have known it would get. Hey, Consistency with regulation rules. You're suddenly too happy about defending this thing.
Here I go. Hit it!
Who hit it? This movie has music theories in it? That's totally a point in its favor. Can't argue with that.
Afterward, the cheer panel is discussing the tryouts.
And finally, Whittier. She's okay.
Okay. Marnie, she's future head cheerleader material.
Memo, Pink, Ink. We already have our future head cheerleader. Hi.
Yeah, the only difference being she's cute.
If that's the only difference, then Bitchy McLollysuckle has seniority, so she should be head cheerleader before Whittier. Yeah, but given that she's got seniority, she's going to graduate first anyway, so Whittier still has the chance to become cheer captain after her. So why is she all defensive? Chicks are done.
The cheer captain calls the meeting, and then the silliest thing in the entire history of film plots takes place.
Surely you exaggerate. I do, but for good reason.
No time for rest, cherub.
Dean Sebastian, I didn't know you were here.
I've been here 6 hours. Saw every last peppy pigtail that passed through this place. Some were hideous, while others were sublime. I'm talking about State's next head cheerleader, Smith, Whittier.
Whittier can't be head cheerleader next year. She's just a freshman.
Tina, the state cheerleading squad has won 7 consecutive national titles, which over that time has tripled alumni donations and allowed me the life to which I'm accustomed.
Whittier might have what it takes, but she is awfully raw.
That, dear, is why you must mold her, shape her, twist her like silly putty. If you make her half as great as you are, the national title will stay here for years to come.
The scheme in this movie is to make Whittier cheer captain, to keep the cheer squad in perfect condition, to keep winning cheer competitions, so the alumni will continue making donations which the dean is apparently embezzling. There's not a single person on the team who could become the next captain? Nope! Instead of taking one of their existing champions and training them to be a respectable leader, they want to train a complete noob fresh out of high school to take charge of everything in 1 year. Because experience is meaningless, and this plan makes perfect sense. But wouldn't some of the alumni be turned away from donating if they found out that this year's seniors and juniors got passed over for a sophomore for no apparent reason? I said this plan makes perfect sense!
The new recruits head to the locker room and get their uniforms, where we find out the writers are really fucking stupid.
I am never taking this off.
Even after you're dead in the ground?
Good question, Monica, because so many corpses get undressed once they're interred. Like they even have the room.
Congratulations, my little pumpkins. You have now joined the best of the best of the best. Now study those rule books and wear those uniforms with pride. Because from here on out, you must be the bomb diggity.
The what? When was this made? 1992?
Later, scraggly love interest spies Whittier in her dorm room.
Is everything okay up there?
In 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Everything okay up there?
Hey! You're that orientation guy!
Yeah, orientation guy's my given name. But, it's not my real name. My friends call me Derek.
Well, hi, Derek. I'm Whittier.
I'm pretty sure everyone's wittier than this guy.
Anyway, after more awkward conversation, she joins him on a trip to the university pool, which is closed for the night.
Tina would kill me if I sprained an ankle.
Who's Tina?
Our head cheerleader. She's got rules against this kind of thing. It's all in the manual, and you've got to follow the rules.
Rules against breaking your ankle? Someone needed to make that a rule. What does it take to get into this school?
Well, do you see Tina anywhere around here?
No.
She'll never know if you break your ankle.
I do work studying in the cafeteria, part-time in an audio store, full-time as a student, and the rest of the time as a mix master.
What's a mix master?
He's a cement truck. What? Mixmaster. Right. He's a cement truck. Kind of the mad scientist type, but with the cackling and the crazy potions. Who is this person? I have no idea. I'm Van Zandt. Great! Get the fuck out! Okay.
Why do you work so much?
I work so much because my dad wouldn't pay my tuition unless I declared pre-med.
And you didn't want to be a doctor,
So I work.
And none of this backstory will lead to any future development, so I'm really glad we had this talk. At long last, they do get in the water, and Whittier immediately blue balls the guy.
I gotta go.
Wait. Don't you want to stay and, swim a little more?
I think my roommate might be getting worried about me.
Why would she be worried?
Because you're turning me into a criminal.
She doesn't know that. She just goaded the guy into the water and then 30 seconds later decided she needs to bail. This is not a scene that's big on making sense.
So let's jump into a more familiar water. Training montage. Just kidding, we're skipping it.
All right, Monica and Whittier, get ready for a pop-off on 4.
Hey, you want to do a cradle off the back?
You want to?
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. What the hell was that? I asked for a simple pop-off. Was that a simple pop-off?
Oh, and she's one of those people.
I'm very curious to know, Monica. Was that or was that not a pop-off?
Settle down, Tina. Come on. We were giving the routine a little flavor, a little individuality.
Missy, you are no longer an individual, all right? You are a very small, little, minute part of a very big-ass machine.
Whoa, time out. Did she just call the cheer squad a big ass machine?
All right? You are a very small, little, minute part of a very big-ass machine.
What is with the actors in this film not knowing how to enunciate the English language? And what's with the director not taking one moment to point it out?
We're sorry.
Not good enough, Whittier. Meet me in my office. 0800.
Is that the address?
Number 1, you are a student. You don't have an office. Number 2, you are not the military. Number 3, why is Whittier suddenly that fucking stupid? I mean, I'd let that slide if it was being sarcastic or something, but that was clearly a genuine question. And it was pin drop funny to boot. I think what you need to remember is this movie is terrible. So, the next day, Whittier goes to Tina's office, which is apparently in a museum.
Did you know that, George W. Bush was a cheerleader in college?
Actually, I did.
Ronald Reagan was also a cheerleader. So was Dwight D. Eisenhower. The 3 greatest presidents of the last 200 years. All cheerleaders.
I certainly have various questions about your government. Yeah, don't even ask. I get enough flack without political commentary.
My point is this. From great cheerleaders come even greater leaders. See these portraits on the wall? A 98-year tradition of cheerleading excellence at CSC.
Oh, fuck off.
That last empty frame right there is reserved for the head cheerleader who will take our place, our next leader. It could be you. I don't know, I just expect more out of you than the others. Certainly more than your friend, Monica.
Oh, Monica was just messing around.
Monica is a sinking ship. To be a great cheerleader, you have to make sacrifices, and I suggest you start with her.
Quetzalcoatl will smile upon you. Yes. Hey, listen, Tina, why not burn a few minutes trying to sell the idea of being a cheerleader to a girl who already loves being a cheerleader?
Students have posters of me on their walls.
No, they don't.
They pay hundreds of dollars, $320 to be exact, just to get my number.
That's entirely false.
They raffle off the right to carry my books to class. It's so silly.
No, they don't.
Or in exchange, students literally beg to do my homework. Straight A's.
They beg in the form of you offering to sleep with them.
Anyway, after nearly drowning in a sea of lies, Whittier tells Monica and Towel Girl the good news.
Tina told me that if I work really hard and I play my cards right, I could become head cheerleader.
Congratulations, Whittier.
Yeah, that's great.
Listen to our passion friend. Our emotional support for you is utmost.
You're not bummed, are you?
No, I don't want to be head cheerleader. I'm just flossing my moves until I make it as a dancer on J-Lo's next tour.
I love a character who openly doesn't give a shit about the movie's entire premise.
Later, the cheerleaders head out to be the football team's halftime show, I guess because the university cut funding for the marching band, and they did such a great job, Tina throws a giant party for them.
Whittier, this is Todd. Starting wide receiver, 6'1", 3.2 GPA, runs a 4.640.
He is your complimentary meat for the day.
Monica tries to get Whittier to bail, however, and Derek shows up even though he really doesn't belong there.
There's me. This is Derek. He's a DJ.
There are like 10,000 hot varsity football players inside, and you're snuggling up to a DJ? See, way up here, the top of the ladder are football players.
Right.
They rule. Just underneath them are basketball players, some smaller biceps, but still desirable. Then soccer hunks, lacrosse studs, fraternity presidents, fraternity kegmasters, guys with cars with parking passes, guys with cars without parking passes, kind of waste of time. Black student union activists, hey! Bruce Lee fan clubbers, slip mags, squares, pet band dorks, film society toads, campus ministers, school mascots. And then, God, all the way at the bottom are campus DJs. One spot above cafeteria workers.
Actually, I work at the cafeteria, too.
Oh, do you? That's hopeless.
First of all, I'm pretty sure her little tirade there was the priority list for college whores. Definitely a college whore, yes. Secondly, I love how Derek just chimes in there and confirms the fact that he's even more of a loser than she was suggesting. Great game plan, idiot!
Listen, Whit. Remember our little discuss the other day? You have to decide. Are you with us, or are you with him?
What's it gonna be, lead character? Strangely egotistical whores, or old-looking unpopular loser?
I'm sorry. Derek,
Whores it is!
The next day, practice starts off with Tina in a shitty mood.
Today we're going to work on manners and respect. Because some of you don't know how to behave at a team function. Some of you don't show proper manners to a head cheerleader. Some of you don't show respect to the concept of team unity.
Come on.
Oh, good. Monica, we'll start with you.
Yeah, she dissed you at the party for being a shallow bimbo. Now sock it to her.
What do you got?
Front handspring, round off, back handspring, toe touch.
Oh. I mean, I just thought you were gonna yell at her or something. This movie delivers the unexpected. Another one for defense.
So yeah, she makes her do flippy stuff, culminating in the greatest moment ever when something I think is supposed to seem serious turns out to be a hilarious spaz out.
Herky! 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 Ah! Herky! 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 No one touch her!
I'm not done with you yet, Monica.
A herky really is a cheer maneuver. I don't give a shit. That was fucking silly. Also, I love how the others actually obey the spaz instead of helping the recently injured girl right in front of them. Because that's how humans act.
Tina tries to get Whittier to call out more steps for Monica to perform, and Whittier refuses. But Monica is injured, so it's not like she could do them anyway.
Call him out!
no.
Listen, freshman. I put you in that uniform and I can take you right out of it! Call the steps or you're off the team.
Then I'm off the team.
What?
My psychotic power-mongering drove you away? But how?
Tina is depressed that her plan of being awful didn't work in her favor, and Whittier goes to a Stinger softball game with Monica and male cheerleader Greg.
I ruined my career as a cheerleader. I ruined my relationship with Derek. I could have had a boyfriend. I ruined my entire life.
Because if you're going to a softball game, you may as well already be in a bad mood.
Monica and Greg decide to leave because Whittier is draining when she suddenly finds inspiration.
Come on, y'all, let's hear it. We got Stinger Spirit. Come on, y'all, hear it. We got Stinger Spirit. Come on, y'all, let's hear it. We got Stinger Spirit. Come on, y'all, let's hear it. We got Stinger Spirit. Come on, y'all, let's hear it. We got Stinger Spirit. Come on, y'all, let's hear it. We got Stinger Spirit. Come on, y'all, let's hear it. We got Stinger Spirit. Come on, y'all, let's hear it. We got Stinger Spirit.
Notice it wasn't the softball team that inspired her to cheer. It was a fucking sprinkler. Positive message. Inspiration can be found in the unlikeliest of places. Defense!
Yeah, well, I also love that the sudden cheering appears to actually make the Stingers team better through positive support, which would be a defense point, except the first movie pointed out that no matter how much the squad cheered, the football team still sucked.
And since the football team sucks, no matter how hard we cheer,
So, a win for franchise inconsistency.
Plus, what's with the dead guy? Anyway, Whittier hunts down Monica and tells her about her inspiration.
We're gonna start our own squad. Oh, shut up. No, I'm serious. Our own squad, new and improved. Shut up! No, for real, come on, let's go!
Wait, is that the plot? How long has it been? We are currently 10 seconds shy of 47 minutes into the film. No way! I thought the plot was the conniving dean wanting to make Whittier the new cheerleader captain. I think it was. But now it's the underdogs coming together to make a cheer squad to battle the 7-time champion cheer squad? I think it is. That seems weird. Yes, it is weird, Lucky.
Whittier and Monica then set up an audition for their own cheerleading group, but nobody shows up because nobody cares about their shit-fuck moronic ass-dicking movie!
Someone took a trip to Tangent Land there. Sorry.
Nobody showed up because who gives a fuck about a secondary cheer squad? And while moping for like the 4th time in the story, they conveniently overhear the chants of protesters.
Who the hell are these people?
It's the extracurricular groups, the ones that lost their practice space when the dean took away their funding.
Naturally, they gather all of the one-note characters into what appears to be Fred Krueger's boiler room to pitch them their idea.
Today we're starting a new cheerleading club on campus, and why cheerleading, you say? Because cheerleading is fun, and it fosters school spirit, and it also keeps you physically fit. So what do you guys say? Are you ready to cheer? Yeah!
Well, I'm fucking sold!
The gathered castaways, however, not so much.
Something Whittier forgot to tell you all is, if we're good, we can go to nationals. Now, we go to nationals, we could win. If we win, we get a check for $20,000. Now, Penelope, you could use that money to rent rehearsal space. And Francis, you could mount up a production of Godspell where everyone has a French accent.
Interesting.
It will take months of work doing a thing that you don't like and don't want to do, and you'll never actually be as good as the people who trained for years doing the thing that they do like and do want to do, but don't think about it too hard. Just do what we tell you to do.
Plus, we're gonna be a real squad, too. On our squad, you're gonna be able to do whatever you want. You're gonna be able to do your own thing. And if we're good, we can stamp out the varsity cheerleading squad once and for all.
As if that was ever a goal. She says that like she's been battling them for ages. And as if anyone has a grudge against the varsity cheerleaders other than her. Maybe they do. No, they don't. Shut up. And if they do stamp out the varsity cheer squad, wouldn't they take their place? Meaning that all these people who don't give a flaming fuck about cheerleading would suddenly be the varsity cheer squad. And none of them want that. How is that somehow extra motivation to help?
After an unamusing training montage, Monica goes to Derek asking him to DJ for the new squad. Because cheer squads have DJs, I guess.
Look, I got 3 jobs, this radio gig, 2 advanced lit classes.
I know. It would mean a lot to Whittier. Look, she feels really bad about what happened. She's looking for a way to reconnect with you.
All right, hold up. I gotta intro this next tune. That, my friends, was the bitchin' sound of the Promise Ring. This next track is dedicated to all the guys out there whose hearts have been ripped out of their chests and devoured for breakfast by cute, peppy, social climbing blonde girls. Give me a hey, give me a ho, give me a I don't know you anymore. I know it sucks. What was your question?
Get it!
He was not receptive.
The new squad shows up at a campus croquet game, but they have no concept of unity and just make a bunch of noise. Luckily, Derek shows up with gigantic truck speakers and the squad suddenly knows how to keep in time.
Wait a second. What? This university has a croquet team? I guess. Well, why the fuck would they keep the croquet team and then cut the funding to fine arts? That doesn't make any sense. I can't imagine it takes much to fund croquet. And was that the end of the match? Are we supposed to believe that the cheers saved the bloody game? We don't even know if the croquet team was in dire straits like the softball team. This is not evidence that cheers promote comebacks in croquet. You're on defense. Oh, fuck off. This movie's fucking stupid.
They look foolish. I mean, really, what do they have? They have enthusiasm. So do we!
And they have the love of the crowd. Do we?
Don't even think that thought.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying a person goes against his team and he could lose his cheerleading scholarship.
But if he jumps ship and joins the other cheerleading squad, he's still a cheerleader. So the scholarship is still valid.
Your squad is gonna have a real tough time winning nationals when, technically speaking, you don't exist. You don't exist according to a little thing called Section 8 of the National Collegiate Cheer Association bylaws. Yeah, it states that each university shall be represented by one and only one O-N-E cheer squad.
You missed something, sweetie. It does say that only one team from state can go to nationals.
See?
But it doesn't say which team. That team could be us.
Varsity has been going to nationals forever. That is not going to change.
There's only one honest, impartial person on this campus who can judge who's right.
Doofy, the easily led dumbbell?
Tina tells me you're a C cup.
Oh, she meant the dean. Lame.
And in this case, tradition favors Ms. Hammersmith.
Nowhere in the bylaws does it say that it has to be the varsity team that goes to nationals. Why can't it be us?
Well, sure, legally, technically, if you squint your eyes just right, the rules say it could be you. But we're talking about 7 consecutive years of cheerleading excellence here.
And to be honest, that's really fucking sad.
The hell do you want?
A competition in front of the whole student body. Let them decide who's better, your team or mine. Girl on girl.
Sounds like the movie's plot just changed again. The tone, anyway.
Winner goes to nationals.
She can't do this, can she?
Actually, Ms. Hammersmith, I think it's a splendid idea. We'll have a competition.
What?
Thank you, thank you.
We'll have a competition in the field house this coming Saturday.
What? Wait, that's the day after tomorrow.
Oh, that tricky old dean!
And now it's time for the CSC News Eye on Sports. On location is beat reporter Colleen Lipman. Thanks, Colleen.
What the hell?
The campus is in a frenzy this week, thanks to the big cheerleading showdown in the field house this Saturday.
Wait, go back.
On location is beat reporter Colleen Lipman. Thanks, Colleen. The campus is in a frenzy this week, thanks to the big cheerleading showdown in the field house.
What the fuck is this? I think it's a joke. Well, what the fuck is the point? She was doing both parts of the news. I get that, Lockie, but this is supposed to be live TV. An NPD patient is not the same thing as a fucking doppelganger. Well, maybe they are doppelgangers, and the original Colleen tried to tell the family that she was being stalked by her evil twin, and the family didn't believe her, so they had her committed to an insane asylum. Then how is she doing the news? I don't fucking know! Why the fuck are we talking about this?
We then find the renegade cheer squad practicing on a field where... Really? Unauthorized use is prohibited? No shit. Why not just post a sign that says, if you shouldn't be here, you shouldn't be here? What dumb fuck wrote that stupid thing? And what dumber fucker thought hanging it up for public display at a university would be a good idea? No wonder all the alumni donations are spawned by the cheerleaders' successes. I don't see this place scoring any big wins in academia.
When you say you don't nitpick, that's like a self-aware joke, right?
Anyway, the new squad is just ending their illegal practice when... Fuck, how many people are on this field? And if the varsity team knows they're there... Why doesn't anybody else? Or does everyone know and nobody cares? In which case, that sign is even more fucking useless.
Crikey, Sammy, would you let it go?
Anyway, they get into a fight because dames, am I right, fellas? And Francis gets clobbered, landing himself in the ER.
I'm fine, you guys.
Yeah? Can you hold me up in the air with 3 crushed metacarpals?
Tomorrow we are gonna go into that field house, and we are gonna get in front of those students.
Because unlike earlier in the film, I'm suddenly okay with forcing an injured person to participate in organized tumbling.
To a real cheerleader, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. It only matters if you try as hard as you can. If you give it every ounce of spirit you've got.
Because unlike earlier in the film, I suddenly don't care if we beat the other team, which was the whole point of me recruiting you all in the first place.
Whoa.
Hey,
Why suck if you could not suck?
because we're missing Francis, it's gonna be hard.
Well, could you guys use a sub?
Sure could, Greg. Say, where did you come from? And how did you know we were here? And how can you be a sub if you don't know our routines? Anything, Defense? Not at this time, no.
You're gonna lose your scholarship.
Yeah, well, whatever I lose in financial aid, I'll gain in testicles. So I'm in!
No, he won't, because he's still a fucking cheerleader, honest to ow. Anyway, the movie cut straight to the next day's competition with the varsity team up first.
There's not much to say, though. It just, well, it's a bloody cheerleading routine. Other than that, the only weird thing is there's a judges panel, even though the competition was supposed to be letting the student body decide which squad they liked.
Next, we have a new group. Please welcome the, quote, renegades, unquote.
Yeah, that renegade squad sure has the support of the student body. What? Are they coming out to cheer on The Undertaker?
Hit it!
That reaction was tremendous. Like the entire gym was pleasantly shocked that there were cheerleaders under those robes. Can we see that one guy again? That bloke is delightful.
Anyway, the Renegades do their routine that clearly wasn't ready in uniforms they obviously had time and money to order, and there are even fan signs in the crowd that moments ago didn't give a bleeding urethra about these people, because consistency is who fucking cares.
The winner representing Cal State College at the National Cheerleading Championships, the Renegades!
I bloody knew it! You did not! Did so?
I'm not exactly...
On behalf of the administration and alumni, I want to offer you and your team the full backing of the college. You're our new varsity cheerleading squad.
Does this mean they have to crush themselves now? Because that might be interesting. It might, but no, that was just phase 1. Now it's time for phase 2. Off to nationals to represent...
Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with...
What? Wait. As far as I could tell, the entire conflict in this film was about who gets to go to nationals. Right? Correct. And the underdogs won, upsetting everything these people know about reality. Right? Correct. And the only reason the weirdos joined up with Whittier was to go to nationals to win money. Right? Correct. But now the climax is telling us, sure, they get to go to nationals, but good fucking luck finding out if they actually go and win and get the money to fund their actual interests. Right? Correct. Well, what the fuck is that? I don't think you're supposed to remember that. Oh, fuck that. This is not WWE where you can just pretend that what you said 20 minutes ago never fucking happened. Did they win at nationals or not? And since they only had a grudge against the head cheerleader from the varsity team, did they let the rest of the varsity team join the new varsity team? Because if not, that's pretty fucking cold. And okay, yeah, sure, they just got told that they're the new varsity team. But so what? If they go and they win, they're gonna take that 20 grand, split it amongst themselves, and then disintegrate the fucking new varsity squad because they went to get the money to fund their passion projects, and cheerleading wasn't it. So what the fuck was the point of dethroning the originals when the new guys don't want to be there? This whole fucking half-assed resolution... No, it's not half-assed, it's less than that. This quarter-assed resolution isn't a fucking resolution at all. Nothing is fucking resolved. Well, there is another one. Maybe the next one is the continuation of the story. Good point, Lockie. Maybe there is another chapter for the Renegade Stinger varsity team. You think so? No, I do not.